It's like always in life, sometimes you have just strong characters like Donald Trump, Elon Musk or other people, and the same applies also for fragrances. Right now we are showing you the best fragrances for your business and what they will achieve. Maybe they will make you stronger or maybe they help you to concentrate. So let's start right here. We have every price range from under 100 euro up to over 500 euro. Everything is here in front of us, and let's just start with the most universal fragrance what I can imagine for your business. It's here in my right hand. We are talking about Reflection. This fragrance was released before 2010. I think 2007 was the first release of this fragrance. This right here is just a compliment getter. First off, there are two versions existing. The 45 version with 45% oil, but I personally like the regular one more, and I think it's more appropriate for the business. What do we have here? The spirit of the Oman in a professional and French way. This fragrance right here will be appealing for everyone who will smell it around you. It's long lasting and it features some nice ingredients like citrus tea as well as frankincense. Frankincense, first off, helps you to concentrate, and the citrus, let's say a lot of people associate freshness with it, you know, dynamic. And so this fragrance right here, if you don't want to worry and you are really not the fragrance guy, this is the fragrance I would recommend for you because everyone around you will like it. It's very niche and it's also quite expensive, I have to say. But 100 milliliter eau de parfum will last for years and you will be very happy with it. Also, we have in here some pepper. We have vetiver, which gives it also a little bit of dryness, some lime, mandarin and citrusy. So a very great fragrance for your business if you don't want to kind of waste any thoughts about what you are wearing and when. The next one is more for our, let's say, younger audience. Actually, fun fact, this is the fragrance where I personally get the most compliments at all. It's Percival from Parfums de Mali. This fragrance right here is a special mixture which starts more fresh. It's also with mandarin inside. The power of this fragrance comes from the cardamom as well as the tonka bean and the woody notes at the base. This fragrance right here is a compliment getter. When would I use it? If you are in sales and you have a lot of contact with people, then this is the right fragrance for you. If you interact with a lot of people and you need to be liked, then this is the fragrance I would recommend. It's a fresh kind of aquatic fragrance. The DNA is nothing, let's say, special new, but I have to say Parfums de Mali always finds a way to make it appealing as well as, you know, it's niche, it's the beginning of niche. But let me tell you something, if you start with niche fragrance and you kind of go all your way to the very kind of strange smelling, at the end you will always come back to the fragrance which are mass appealing and which are, you know, likable by the others. So if you're in sales, check out Percival from Parfums de Mali. Now let's choose something which is not so expensive. This one is located, I think, around $70 or 60 euro. Here we have Aqua Alpes. This is a fragrance made in Austria, and the brand owner, he dedicated all fragrances to special mountains. And this one has the height on it, 3007, which is also my birthday, born in 1988. What does this fragrance smell like? We have here something for all the beginners. Let's say you want to smell good, you have an office job and you stay indoors for the whole day, but you want to have a good fragrance, which is eau de parfum, but you don't want to kind of annoy everyone around you. Then this is the right way to go. We have in here some fresh bergamot notes. We have in here some flowery notes, some white flowers, and then we get some oudi notes. What I can describe this one as the best is if you imagine oud wood from Tom Ford, just a little bit more kind of complex in terms of flowery notes and more dynamic, then this is what you get. For this price, this is you cannot reach this quality for this price anywhere else. Normally, you know, if you are based in the US, no one knows about this fragrance. But let me tell you, if you are in the niche game and you think maybe this is, you want something more special, go for this one and try to play around with it. Because of the oud note, because of the flowery note, you can mix this one with a lot of fragrances. You can make it more fruity. For example, this one you can mix with Erba Pura. That way you will make Erba Pura a little bit more masculine, I would say. So anyway, it's a fresh, woody fragrance for everyone who maybe is indoor and has an office job, just wants to smell good for the whole day. Now let's go classic. This fragrance right here is an essential. It's a gentleman's essential. I know this fragrance since not 20 years, but 15 years, this fragrance is on my side. And it is under $100. Here we have Acqua di Genova. It's a fragrance made in Italy. Genova is the site of manufacture. This fragrance right here is a classic eau de cologne, which is quite long lasting in my opinion. Why I say essential? First off, the price is very reasonable. If you have a fragrance library, it's one of the essential pillars you need to get, yeah? Here the Italian spirit is inside of the bottle and the fragrance is unchanged since 1853. So if it's good for them, it's good for you. What do we have in here? We have bergamot inside. We have orange, neroli, a strong neroli note. We also have some sandalwood, amber, musk and patchouli. So this is the fragrance which I mostly like to wear when it's a little bit more sunny outside. And this fragrance, I would suggest you store it maybe in your car. Let's say you go out, you spray yourself and you are good to go. And then during the day, you maybe want to freshen up. Take this one, spray it over the other fragrance and you will really enjoy it. It's one fragrance for this price, you need to get it. So this is for everyone who just wants to have a good fragrance, a fresh fragrance, everyone will like it and you don't want to spend that much money, then I would suggest you take a look at Acqua di Genova and put it in your car just to freshen up, because we all know business never sleeps. So maybe you cannot go home and you need to go to a dinner, or you have some kind of lunch and you need to, fresh yourself up. This is the fragrance you need to get. The next one is for our high performers. This is a little bit more stronger in character. We go now to more niche stuff. Here we have By Appointment from Gebauer and Gebauer. This fragrance right here is for everyone in, let's say, between 20 to 35 years of age. We have here a fragrance where we put a high dosage of green notes inside in a combination with tea notes. Tea has a kind of dryness to it, and let me tell you, this is a powerhouse. First off, the bottle looks amazing. This fragrance right here is for everyone who already, knows what he wants. It's a fragrance which is kind of very strong. We have 35% oil inside. I would recommend this one if you are in sales and you have big rooms where you are operating. Maybe you're selling some cars and you have high ceilings. This is the fragrance which will last for 12 hours on your skin. You will get compliments. It is not that the other people around you will kind of dislike it in a way. There are fragrances, don't get me wrong, if you are going to strong oud fragrances, the people around you, they will maybe say, "Ooh, what is smelling strange like this?" But this fragrance right here, we have some cardamom inside. I'm thinking cardamom, a little bit of rose, but you almost cannot smell it. Really, the musk, amber and the dried note with the tea is the fragrance which I can note here. And yeah, so if you are a strong character, check out this one. Now we are going for the Rolls Royce. This is the most expensive fragrance we have here on the table, and it's the more, let's say, not most classical one, but it is really something you don't just buy if you get your first fragrance. Here we have Clive Christian 1872. It's from the original collection back in the day when the brand was launched. And this fragrance here is also a citrusy, fresh fragrance which combines, to be honest, it has over 200 ingredients. If you don't know, Clive Christian is one of the most complex fragrance houses. Every year he just releases one fragrance and one limited edition, but Clive Christian is really the essence. If you have this one, you don't need anything else. This is more for the CEO, okay? If you run the place and you don't need to show off, this is the fragrance you get. We have in here lime, grapefruit, mandarin, rosemary, pepper, we have lavender. All these notes blend in really well. But if you are thinking you spray this one and the whole room will smell like you, this is not the case. It's a fragrance which is more for, let's say, intimate sessions, okay? If you are the CEO of the company and someone enters your office, he will not, fall back when he opens the door. This is the subtle fragrance, the most luxury fragrance, the highest of complexity. Yeah, it's really expensive for 50 ml. So if you are an important figure, maybe this is the one you should get, and also a quite good compliment getter if you interact with other people. Now let's go to one fragrance which I personally wear more during the summer season. This fragrance right here is Just Roulette by Len. What I like about this fragrance is it has kind of sparkly. This is a fragrance where when you are waking up on a Monday and you feel kind of tired and you need a kick, you want fresh, clean, you straighten up your hairs back, you make this and then you are good to go. This is the fragrance you put on a Monday morning. Here we have grapefruit, which kind of is proven that this one will improve your mood of thinking, you know, will be positive. Then we have Iris. It's a small flower. It smells like just clean. I would not say soapy, but clean, professional. And then we have some woody notes with the mousse and vetiver. Vetiver always is dry. So this fragrance here is for a Monday when you cannot get up, you're just a little bit tired. And then I would say Len Just Roulette is the fragrance for everyone who wants a morning kick. And now there is the first fragrance from our brand. Here we have Killer Instinct. This fragrance right here in this beautiful red bottle is it was invented by me for business. It's a fragrance which builds around the center stone of lavender. Lavender originally was one of the first masculine ingredients at all. Yeah, if you go back in time, men used to start their fragrance journey back in the medieval age, I don't know, with lavender. And this fragrance right here, lavender is known to calm your mind. And this fragrance right here, you can use on any day. It's not a fragrance where the people will say, oh, who took a bath inside, who took a bath under a fragrance shower. This fragrance right here is subtle, it's very professional, it's clean. We also have some other notes inside, like woody notes. We have a grapefruit as well with some green notes. And at the beginning, it's written down, the perfumer told me, we just put a little bit of oud for the explosive power. So, but this you won't smell. The fragrance here has also some other advantages. If you have strong, sweet fragrances, if you have fragrances which are, let's say, very vanilla, or you have fruity fragrances, if you're going to layer it with this fragrance, it will just kind of soften them up and make it more wearable during the summertime. Most of the strong, let's say, boozy notes like Side Effect, or the one with rum and sugar, they are not easy to wear during the summertime. With this fragrance right here, if you layer it, it's easy to go and you will not be bothered and it will not push you down. So this is a fragrance with 20% oil. I don't really recall, but I think 20% oil inside. It will last on your skin around 6 hours. It depends how much you spray. It is the softest fragrance out of the whole line. If you know the other fragrances from our company, they are quite, if you're just starting, better try them out because they are just pure explosive power. But this fragrance, I can ensure that everyone who wants to have a professional business scent, you will like it, and you can also blind buy it if you obviously like lavender as an ingredient. The next fragrance is one of the most sold fragrances from Xerjoff. And this fragrance is also the one which I would recommend if you need to make a gift to someone. We all know it, you have some business partners and you just need to thank them. Sometimes it's not easy to find the right gift. And the nice thing about the Shooting Stars collection, you get a beautiful gift box with a small meteorite inside. Everything around this packaging is 10 out of 10. What is Ouden all about? Ouden is very approachable for everyone. We also have here a woody citrusy mixture, just with the Italian handwriting and DNA. If you don't know Xerjoff, it's one of the best Italian brands. Let's say in Europe, it's the most popular fragrance brand of them all. Here we have a mixture of amber, vanille and citrusy with some woody notes. So this is the first time we see vanille. This is ingredient which tend to lean a little bit more sweeter. So we have here a sweeter fragrance with a little bit of woody notes and some vanilla. This is the main thing. This I can recommend for everyone who just doesn't want to think in the morning, which fragrance, I'm not the fragrance guy, I just want to smell good. Then get yourself this one. It's pretty much the same like Amouage Reflection. If I needed to make a gift to someone and I just want to go new ways, let's say gift him a perfume, then it would be my choice Ouden because of the nice packaging and the meteorite inside of the case. Now let's head over. The name says it all. Here we have Suits, one of the top sellers in the US. I don't know why you like it, but this is the fragrance for the US people. The nose behind is known for its exquisite liquid inside of the bottle. The design is very simplistic. We also have here just a basic bottle cap made out of plastic. Everything is about the juice inside of this bottle. The name says it all, Suits, and when the nose behind himself, Herbert Stricker, invented this fragrance, he thought of Harvey Specter from the brand Suits. Here we have a mixture of pineapple. This you probably have heard of. Creed Aventus uses also this pineapple note. Of course, this one is a lot stronger. We have, I think, 25% oil inside. Yes, I'm right. But we also get some citrusy, sandalwood, jasmine, as well as some white flowers. The white flowers always help to smell clean, fresh, you are present. This fragrance right here is for everyone who maybe has a very formal job. You're working in a bank, you are working at an insurance company. This is the fragrance I would use. It's not playful, it's not like very fruity fragrance or so on, although pineapple is inside. This fragrance is a professional, clean, aquatic fragrance, and it will last the whole day. For everyone in this particular job site, this is my recommendation for you guys. And now, the most sold business fragrance in Germany is this one, Roberto Ugolini Oxford. This fragrance right here has a nice packaging, and for everyone who doesn't know anything about the brand, it's a shoemaker from Firenze, Italy. That's why we also have this horn as a bottle cap. We have a leather logo patch at the front. And what is the fragrance all about? Oxford is a shoe style, you know, the shoe Oxford, and it's very universal. That's why you can use the shoe in every occasion, same like with this fragrance. It's a professional Italian fragrance with a mixture of grapefruit, very important grapefruit note. We had this with other fragrances. It helps you to get in a good mood. Then we get some sandalwood inside, as well as, let me check, sandalwood and peppery notes. Pepper, we all know it's more kind of energizing. Pepper is also, if you smell pepper, it will make something, you know, it will do something to you. So this fragrance right here is the most business fragrance which we sell in Germany. If you don't have it, it's really essential. And if you start in the world of niche fragrances, get yourself some of this one. You will like it, you will love it. We have 25% oil also inside for, let's say, everyone who is in a job site. It doesn't matter if you're behind the desk, if you interact with other people. This one, you can wear it all the time and you will enjoy it for sure. And now the last one is Hakama, also from the nose behind. This fragrance right here has a center stone around frankincense. The fragrance was invented to help you concentrate. I use this fragrance on days where I need to be concentrated. Let's say you are an architect, you need to do some creative stuff. This one helps me think. It is a fragrance which kind of relaxes yourself, it cools you down, and it helps you to focus. I would not personally use it if you are in sales. This one is more for the ones who are maybe in accounting. First of course, you need to be concentrated. You don't want to disturb the people around you. And it has a citrusy frankincense, I think also a little bit of lavender inside, maybe I'm mistaken. But this fragrance right here is for everyone who needs to be sharp-minded and concentrated and a little bit of creative. This is the fragrance what I'm using, and do your own research. Check out what frankincense is doing to your body. And yeah, these are all the fragrances I want to show you business-wise. I hope I could help you, and maybe you like some. Go on over to the website and check out all the samplings so you can choose all these fragrances also in 5 or 2 ml to try them out. And as you probably all know, it's always better to just buy the full bottle. Yeah, all of the fragrances are very likable. There is no fragrance where I would say, you know, be careful, this is maybe too strong for you. All the fragrances are very likable, and I hope I could help you. And leave a like and let me know in the comments which is the one which you like the most. Bye bye.